Morning guys, how's it going? Just gone 5 o'clock in the morning and we've arrived at Henfold Lakes. I haven't been here for years. This is a complex of lakes between Dorking and Horsham. I think there's about 4 or 5 lakes here, but there's one particular lake, it's not the big one you've just seen, that I want to fish in particular for a certain species of fish as well. And if I catch one of these, you'll be completely blown away. But hey, it doesn't matter what we catch. We're here, it's early in the morning. Let's go and find this lake and see if we can find this swim. Got loads of bait, get the stuff set up, show you what I'm going to do, and we'll be fine. So, let's go to the lake and have a look, shall we? It's a lovely morning, it's nice and cool. We haven't had any rain for a long time, weeks, and this weekend's going to be hot, and next week it's going to be even hotter. I don't know when we're going to get any rain. Anyway, let's go. You know, sometimes you get those mornings when you think, is there anything I've forgotten? No, not that I can think of. So you get up, get all your fishing tackle together, and off you go. And I've just arrived here. I've got my rod, got my landing net, I've got all my bait, my unhooking mat, my trolley. But I left my tripod home for my large camera. Oh dear. But hey, not the end of the world. We will manage, don't worry. We will manage. We will improvise. So let's have a look at what we're going to do in this swim. So we got over there an island. That's always worth checking out. But I don't really need to cast as far as that, because this corner here, just in here, often holds some fish. So what have we got in here? We've got carp, we've got roach, we've got tench, I think there's some perch, a few fish bubbling up. I'm going to mix up some of my magic ground bait, and I think to begin with, guys, we're going to start off with some sweet corn and see how that goes. I normally start off with meat, but I'm starting off with sweet corn this time because I really want those early morning tench rather than the carp. Right, let's get set up. So I'm just fishing a cotton grains of corn, and I've got a BB shot about 1.5 inches away from the hook just to hold the bottom, and this makes the float very sensitive. So when the fish picks up the bait, let's say the shot's the float comes up like so, and when the fish pulls away with the bait, the float goes down. And I'm using today a loaded waggler float, which is this. Just using this loaded waggler. It's already got some weight on it here, you see, and a couple of small number 4s shot either side. So the bait is laying on about 1 inch on the bottom. I'm getting little dip bites, but nothing much at the moment, but we will get the fish going, don't worry. The sun's coming through a bit more now. We're waiting for the action to hot up. Nice little corn carp. It's only about a pound. But hey, it's another fish. Where there's one, there's more. Let's get back out there and try again. Fish have come on the feed, guys. I've just started feeding. This time of day is not normally the best time of day for fishing, but they've started, so that's good. Good news. What have we got here? Let's have a look, shall we? Ah, it's a skimmer. Boy, I'm snaffling down this meat. I've got to use a discorder again. Oh no, maybe not. Ah, straight out. There you are, guys. Skimmer brain. So slimy. Very slimy fish, but nice. Fish is a fish. There you go. Right, let's put it back. My net's going to stink. I'm going to have to wash that before I go home. It's the only thing with bream is they're very slimy, especially this time of year. They don't fight anything like carp or tench. They're not hard fighting fish. Because they're slower moving, they tend to develop this protective slime, which I understand. But boy, if you leave your net in the car with it, it will smell like Billingsgate Fish Market. Right, let's see what else turns up. Fishing match on this lake at the moment. I've noticed a couple of swimmers down here, but there's nobody fishing in them. I might change my swim actually. I've got the sun shining right on my face. I'm not very happy where it is. I've never actually fished a big lake before, but I might give it a go. I need to get a cup of coffee. I'm thirsty. I have to have a little rethink, because if I stay where I am, I don't really think I'm going to do very well. Look at all these geese. Hello. Let's go into the clubhouse, get a coffee. I've not been here since this new one's up. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Looks really nice. Very impressive. Get myself a cappuccino. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. I haven't been here since this new clubhouse has been put up. No? Fabulous. How long's it been here?
Oh, I don't know. I've only worked here for 2 years.
Oh, have you?
I think
because the other one burnt down, didn't it?
I think it might have been up since 2018. I think I read that.
I'm
not sure. I could be wrong.
It's about 10 years since I fished here.
Really?
Yeah, because I was into fishing a lot.
Yeah.
In a big way.
It's a nice spot for it.
Oh, it is lovely. Yeah, it's a great place. But yeah, so it's my first time back for a long time. I think I'm on the wrong lake though, because I'm fishing the small one at the moment. The sun's right in my face, so they've got a match on this one, but I see there's a few pegs vacant at the end, so I'll have a go on there. March of the Canadian geese. We're in, guys. We are in. Oh, it's a nice fish. Very nice fish. They're feeding, much to my surprise. This time of day, I didn't think they would, but they are. They've come on the feed, guys. They've come on the feed. I think it's a carp. I haven't seen it yet. Didn't have go. Good to go. Oh, yeah. Things are looking up, guys. Things are looking up. The tactic's working. Just a single piece of meat. Nothing else. No ground bait. Nothing. Oh, it's a nice common. Oh, it's a nice common. Oh, it's a good fish. Stop it getting into the roots. Oh, trying to get his head up. Oh, there's plenty of fight in this one. Here we go. Oh, get in there. Oh. God. Come on. Wow. Doesn't like the net, but then most of them don't. That's a nice fish. That is a nice fish. It's got a bit of weight to it. That's lovely. Oh, this is great. Come on, in you get. Yes, get in there. Get in there. Oh, that's a nice fish. God, it's got some weight to it, guys. Oh yeah, lovely. Oh, it's a cracking fish. That is really nice. That's a superb carp. Okay, let's see where it's hooked. Oh, right in the front of the mouth. There we go, hooks out. Look at that. Cracking fish. Slightly yellow, look towards the tail. Look at the colour of that. There you are, guys. That's it's about 4.5 pound. Hey, no complaints at that. Nice common carp. It's very yellow here, isn't it? It's very yellow. Lovely fish. Really nice fish. Yeah, it's working. It's working. We're in, guys. I think it's a carp. Feels like it. Oh. That's got a bit of power to it. Yeah, good old meat. Oh, it's got some power. Ooh, quite a nice fish. Tell you what, guys, a bit bigger than I thought. Oh, it's a nice fish. I thought it was, oh, yeah, this is a, wow, bit bigger than, as I say, it's not huge, but it's got, whoa, oh, yeah, certainly bigger than I thought, though. That's a cracking fish. Oh, that's a cracking fish, that is. Let's have a look at him, shall we? Oh, crikey. Do you know what? That's a lot bigger than I thought. That's a decent fish. Have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this. Wow. I thought that might have been about £2-3. I reckon that's about 5. Look at that. What a stonking fish. That is a beauty. Nice mirror. Really nice mirror. Let's get the hook out. It's a lovely fish. Hooked straight cleanly in the mouth. That's it. Here we are, guys. Change to meat and a nice mirror carp, I reckon about £4. There we go. Lovely fish. Very, very nice. Smashing. Yeah. Let's put it back. Let's put it back. I'll go and put it back in this corner. No, I won't. Don't like those branches. I don't want to hurt the fish on the branches, so we'll put it back in this swim next to me. I don't want to try and make as little disturbance as possible. We'll put the fish back down here in the margins. Cracking fish. There she goes. Right. You see what I mean? Change of bait. Put things your way. Turn things into your favour. I'm only using a small piece of meat. It's on a size 8 hook, barbless hook. I made a bit of a disturbance there, so I'm going to put a little bit of bait out, give it a few minutes rest, and we'll try again. I'm just so annoyed I didn't bring that tripod so that I could put it at the back of the chair and show you more, but I do the very best I can with these cameras, guys, to get you the action. And oh, massive thanks to the new subscribers, greatly appreciated, and I'm going to do everything I can to make the fishing channels exciting, and hopefully if you're starting your fishing, give you some great tips as well. Right, I'll be right back. One last look at the small lake. And it's just gone 7:30 in the evening. And normally this time of the evening the carp start feeding. But sometimes you get an evening when they don't, and this evening is one of them. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've had some fun, had some few fish, a few nice carp, hybrid, roach. So it's been a difficult day, but we have succeeded. But we didn't succeed, unfortunately, in getting a golden tench, and that's what I was hoping for. But it doesn't matter. Excuse me if I look a bit scruffy, it's been a long day. Anyway, that's Henfold Lakes. So I hope you enjoyed your day with me at Henfold Lakes today, and using the waggler to catch the different fish. Size 8 hook, you can go up to a size 4 if you're using meat. If you're using sweet corn, you use a larger hook. Use more than one niblet, maybe 2, 3 niblets of corn. Just keep it simple. That's all you need to do. Don't need to make it very complicated. It's a beautiful evening. It's absolutely gorgeous. That wind's dropped. It was quite breezy earlier, but it wasn't too hot today. But we do need some rain, that's for sure, to freshen up the water and give it a bit more lease of life, so to speak. But that's a glorious evening, and I'm going to go home, have a cup of coffee, get myself cleaned up, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys, and going to catch you again soon with lots more fishing. Get back onto the river again. Maybe next weekend would be good, but we'll have something in plan. And thanks a lot for viewing, and thank you very much any new subscribers. Great to have you aboard. Tight lines, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.